How bad is this whole vape and addiction to nicotine?
Well, it's not just the addiction to nicotine, it's how it's the vehicle that we're using to get nicotine, into kids. Because, when I was growing up, everybody was smoking cigarettes, and then it became really gross and kind of uncool to smoke cigarettes. But it's super, super easy to vape, right? I mean, it smells like blueberry.
Just pull it out.
Yeah, and it doesn't infect the rest of the room. I mean, if I'm vaping, the people over there are not choking to death, So it was almost better that people smoked, because smoking, made your hands stink, made your clothes smell. People in the restaurants, they outlawed it in restaurants. It became a lot harder to smoke cigarettes.
Like shit.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
Yeah, smell like shit.
That's a good take on that.
But now it's just super easy and super accessible.
How actually bad is it for your body?
Well, it's really bad for your body. I mean, nicotine is right up there with heroin in terms of its level of addiction.
What the fuck?
Yeah, not in terms of the damage.
Okay, you said addiction. I was about to say, all right.
Yeah, an addiction.
I thought it was like,
He was like,
I was like, what?
I'm fucked.
No, I heard addiction. I was like, okay.
I really didn't realize this whole podcast was going to be about drugs and smoking and drinking. This is maybe the first time I've ever spent this much time on that. But you think about it. But now, it's like I saw Andrew Tate talking about smoking cigars the other day, and somebody asked him. They were like, "Well, if you smoke cigars, but you're against vaping," he's like, "Yeah, I know what's in this cigar. It's tobacco." And chopped tobacco and the roll. And he's like, when I look at a vape pen, I'm like, tobacco doesn't come in pumpkin spice, right? So what's happening to that? How are they creating that pumpkin spice? Well, that's a chemical, right? And some of these are forever chemicals. So nicotine causes damage, but these forever chemicals can cause permanent damage. Popcorn lung. So you see respiratory disease in younger and younger ages now. Permanent respiratory disease, what they call popcorn lung, in really young ages. I mean, kids are starting to vape at 11 years old now.
All right, I'm quitting. I'm gonna quit.
So,
How about Zins?
how about Zins? I haven't really checked those out. Is that just nicotine?
It's like the pouches.
Little nicotine pouch.
Yeah, I'd rather you take straight nicotine pouches than. I mean,
least there's no
nicotine
smoke,
in
right?
small doses is linked to being a neurotropic. It's actually
So Zins are
proves
confirmed
brain
better than
activity.
darts.
I would much rather you take, if that's just pure nicotine, take that than smoke a vape or smoke cigarettes, because that's where the delivery system is creating the damage, right? A lot of times the delivery system is creating the damage.
It's fucking, dude, 11 years old? That's
I mean,
crazy.
it's crazy how young they are, because it's not really so taboo. It's like a blueberry vape or pumpkin spice vape, and they can just throw it in their bag. Mom and dad don't know they're doing it. The whole house doesn't stink. Yeah. It's not like they're doing bong hits in their room.
Yeah, you can hide that pretty easily too.
Yeah, you can conceal it pretty easily. I mean, it's crazy how that's one of the hardest things that I work with clients too, is to get them off of those things. Which, by the way, the cold plunge works great for. Right, you can replace that dopamine hit with a cold plunge. I mean, if you smoke or do anything else that raises your dopamine, you do blow. Just do that, and then the next day try getting in a cold plunge for 3 minutes and get out and see how much better you feel longer, and then you'll have a new drug of choice. It's just that a lot of people they haven't thought about that option. Right, I could tap into that same feeling that I'm chasing with cigarettes or vape or with cocaine. I can actually get that feeling and have a positive, result.